What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the Collective Clips where you already know we get it in. But before we get it in, man, let's hit that like and subscribe button. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directed to the dope content that I am kicking. You already know what it is, man. You see the thumbnail and you say to yourself, well, I guess that didn't work, Donald Trump, huh? The pardon only works for so long. What type of idiotic moves do you have to make to continue to get yourself caught up after being presidentially pardoned, right? Well, that's what happened to Kodak Black. It seems like he got caught up again. He's locked back up, rearrested. This time he's arrested. Possession of A1 from day one, right? Possession of cocaine. So we could, any interview that Kodak Black has done, I know he has his groupies, he has his fans, man. I can't stand it's not I can't stand. I don't understand a fucking word that guy is saying, right? But at the same time, he seems to have a big fan base. A lot of people like his music. He's that one, right? Ugly than motherfucking sin. But at the same time, men are not supposed to judge other men's looks. But at the same, fuck, he looks like a struck match. Now trip out. When it comes to Kodak Black, man, he's got a lot of people that support him. A lot of people got on his bandwagon when he was presidentially pardoned by Donald Trump. You know, he got let out of prison. He was looking at serious charges, of course. He gets out and everything's going good, man. He bubbles, he blows back up. And now he gets caught in Florida with some A1. Now, any interview he's done, anytime you see Kodak Black, you could tell he's off some type of promethazine type liquid, right? There's something going on there. He doesn't seem all the way there. You know, this must be the month of the JCat. This must be the month of lock every guy who's slow up, because Crip Mac went down first and now we got Kodak Black. Free Crip Mac, fuck Kodak Black on mine. I don't even know the cat. I don't care to know him, right? But I don't wish bad upon any man. It's all fun and games, right? At the end of the day, you don't want to see anyone locked up or incarcerated. But this man has been given chance after chance after chance. And when is he going to sit down and do some time? And speaking of doing time, man, I wanted to tap in and touch a little bit more on the Crip Mac situation because, man, I thought of something that I hadn't put out there yet, and I want to put it out here. So anyways, yeah, Kodak Black is caught up in Florida with cocaine, man, possession. It's probably a slap on the wrist. It's not a lot of yay, it's personal usage. I'm sure he's not out there distributing. I'm sure he's just, getting high on his own supply. Now, at the same time, man, hey, what does that show the kiddies? What kind of example is that for his fan base and for his gente and his people that watch him and support him? He just shows that he's determined to wreck his own life. A lot of these guys do that, man. They get this popularity. They get on, they're in the rap game, the hip hop game, and they automatically think, they're untouchable. They can't be touched. Just because T.I. is able to get out after gun charge doesn't mean everyone can do that, his story is different. Anyways, for Kodak Black to be getting chance after chance, I don't know what's going to happen this time. Not a big deal, I don't think. I don't think it's going to be a situation where he's going to do a whole lot of time. I think it's going to be just another infraction on his record. And it is what it is, man. I can't call it like an alcoholic. One thing I know is for sure is he's locked up. He'll probably bail out. They're going to go ahead and get that grip. He'll get him a good lawyer, sweep this one under the rug, and we won't hear about it in a few more months. It won't even be spoken upon because just like all these other stars that catch these charges, don't you understand or ever notice that most of them disappear? Most of them we never even discuss anymore. Hey, guess what? Breaking news, 6ix9ine got pulled over and locked up, right? Oh, is that right? Bam. Well, why is he at the gym getting beat up by the toilet bowl? That's how it usually goes, man. It's like if you have money, if you have fame, then you get doors opened a lot more easier than if you don't. Now, let's skip over Kodak Black because the situation is that he's locked up. It is what it is, man. It's a minor charge. I'm sure his lawyer will make that shit disappear and go away, and he's not going to be looking at a long time. Now, he does have priors. He does have a prison history, but I believe when he was pardoned, a lot of that went away with it. Will Kodak Black learn his lesson on this one? Probably not. Individuals that are stuck in their ways and that have, this fame, that get fame overnight, become an overnight celebrity, hint that they don't learn, humps. They usually don't fucking learn their lesson. It is what it is, and life goes on, man. his addictive behaviors and some of the things he's done on some of these podcasts like Drink Champs and whatever podcast he's been on, man, he's always displayed characteristics of a dope fiend. He's always displayed characteristics of someone who is not all there. Of course, his music to some is great. To me, it's al boo boo caca, right? And I'm not speaking Mac Dre-ish. I'm just saying for reals, I just don't, I've never cared for Kodak Black's whole shit. I know, a while back he was in the limelight because he did a song with 6ix9ine for $1 million. Who wouldn't have, right? For $1 million? You got to be silly. He did his thing. He said he squeezed all the cheese that he could up out of 6ix9ine, man, and he did that. A lot of rappers in the game were hating on him because he did a rap with a well-known, informant or rat or whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, man, to each man their own, man. Business and personal is separate. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about Crip Mac, because we know that he caught that federal case and he went down the other day. And, I wanted to speak upon how are these motherfuckers getting out on so many gun charges, Holmes? How does T.I. and other rappers catch federal gun charges and have priors and cases and they get right out, but they're talking about a mandatory minimum possibly for Crip Mac at 15 years. Of course he went on live, man. He was talking to China Mac and he said he's looking at probably 3 years, cuz, right? On 55th, cuz. Didn't seem too hype about it. He kind of seemed disappointed, but at the same time, it is what it is. I gained a lot of respect for Crip Mac, listening to that conversation he had with China Mac. And I gained much more respect for China Mac, man. I wanted to say anything I've ever said derogatory towards China Mac, I simply apologize, man. He's a real one. He's sticking right there by his buddy side. He's definitely maintaining, man. Hey, that's a real righteous dude to go live on Crip Mac's channel. So that way he gets the dividends, man. He's out there pushing, man. If you ever need to get a shirt, get a shirt. Look out for your boy. He's definitely doing what friends do, what real ones do. Got to give him that respect, As far as Crip Mac's situation, man, why are the feds choosing to go in on this guy? His only observation in the matter was that, because of his celebrity, because he blew up. That's why they were focused on him. Now, I know he's spoken and said a lot of dumb, stupid shit about being a destruction type dude. And he said all kinds of different things. But at the end of the day, man, that's all YouTube shit. That's all social media, man. Most of that banter back and forth, even beefs and shit that you see, man, most of it is brought up and taught up. And it's there for just your view, man. It's there so we can watch it and speak on it and do content on it and strike that and reverse it like a Missy Elliott song. But at the end of the day, you need to understand that everything you say and you do will be used against you. They tell you in the fucking Miranda rights. Yes, I fucked a bitch named Miranda and that was my right. But at the end of the day, I did understand also that, everything that I've ever done in a crime and I've said can be used against me and those around me. So you don't say shit. Now, as far as being caught with the ghost gun, that's a pretty vicious charge right there, man. That's a charge you don't want to catch nowadays, man. There's certain things that you don't want to do. DUI being number one, you do that, everyone's going to shit on you. Even the old lady across the street that sometimes brings you cupcakes, she doesn't like guys that catch DUIs. There's so many people that have lost family members and friends to DUIs and so many people that go through hardships because of DUIs. That's the number one killer. But these ghost guns and all these different things, man, are starting to become an epidemic. People are not, they're not appreciating that. I was surprised that the ATF didn't get involved in this. It was just the alphabet boys, man, the 3-letter boys, the feds. I was wondering why ATF didn't get involved. I'm hearing it's ammunition. I'm hearing it's a ghost gun. I'm hearing it's a switch, a little bit of everything. I know the paperwork on his case was dropped on blood on a razor wire, man. Shout out to that guy doing his thing. And it said that he just got caught with some ammunition. Now, a lot of people are saying a ghost gun with numbers filed off, things like that. And I don't know. I didn't even know they put numbers on ghost guns. I thought it was ghost and that's why they didn't have no numbers. I don't know. So many different stories coming in. My question to you, gente, is where the fuck are all these other people that get caught with guns and rappers? Why are they out? T.I., how are you boning Tiny at night and having Charleston White climb your son's lips when at the end of the day, homie, how? Why come? How come? Money. That's why. That's how. Crip Mac doesn't have a portfolio nor any type of M's in the parking lot or in the fucking bank like he does. But, I hope and I pray, man, wholeheartedly, man, that man is able to get out. I'm going to be real with you. He's going to do 3 years, man. He's going to do 36 months at the minimum. That's what it is. I know Blood on the Razor Wire said it's looking like 15, man, 5 minimum, something like that. I'm saying 36 months, man. He's going to go. he's going to go in there and does that because that won't stop. I gain respect for him. He says, man, if I have to sit down, I have to sit down. It's just what I have to do. He wasn't blaming anyone for his situation. He wasn't pointing fingers. He wasn't mad at the situation. It just was what it was, man. And he has his buddy Wuddy, his Cuddy Wuddy on the side, man, China Mac, that I definitely will. I honestly believe that he will stick with them because that's money in the bank. Straight up, man. They're going to look out for each other, man. Respects. Now, back to Kodak Black. You know, I bet you this guy gets less time for getting caught with dope than Crip Mac does, right? And he got a longer rap sheet, more of an extensive record. You know, they've both been to prison, but I'm telling you, man, money and the more you're out there changes the way that people look at you, changes the perspective people take on you. You know, not like I said, man, he just got caught with some dope. It's not like it's a big, gigantic case. You know, people get caught with shit all the time. But, you know, if they decide that, they want to cancel Christmas on him, if they decide, and shit's different because there's two sides to every coin. This is the way you got to look at it, man. This is the conservative in me, right? A lot of people don't like Donald Trump. I don't know, that they have their own reasons for it. I'm not going to get into a political fucking debate on why he's good or why he's not. I just know I made a lot of money while he was president and gas was cheap. Other than that, I can't call it, man. Nothing against anyone else and their true beliefs and their political fucking agenda. But when it comes to me, man, Donald did his thing, and I'm not talking about the duck. So by him letting fucking Kodak Black out, there might be some liberal type individuals that feel some type of way about that. They might say, okay, all right, motherfucker, right? Now you're going to pay, homie. Now you're going to pay just based upon that guy's character. Because we don't like that guy, we're going to take it out on you because you benefited and profited off of fucking, a move he made while he was the president. So now it's your turn. Toma, puto. Right? So you just never know what can happen. But I'm ready to bet, a $2 stake that Crip Mac does more time than, of course, fucking Kodak Black. Now, I know Kodak Black's is just a minimum, a little cocaine possession ain't really no thing. Not like getting caught with a ghost gun, which is actually a federal charge and very, they consider one of the most ugliest charges you can get right now. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. Anyways, man, this is just a quick one, man. I wanted to give you right here. Just a few of my little perspectives. Some people don't like me because I speak my real. I speak my mind. I keep it real and I keep my mind. But at the end of the day, man, I'm going to do what I do and say what I say. And I'm definitely going to speak minds. Whether you like it or you don't, hey, that's totally up to you, man. I'm objective in this shit, man. I can really care less. Now, when it comes to Kodak Black, I hope he gets out. But if he doesn't, it ain't going to break my heart. When it comes to Crip Mac, I'm vested in Mac. I like his shit. You know what I mean? I like waking up in the morning and seeing that motherfucker, talk about fucking Lena. There's just things I like, right? But when it comes to Kodak Black, I don't even know what he's saying. So, more power to him. With that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. If you came to the channel to get in, what happened, gun? He got pulled over. He got caught with fucking coke. There it is there, man. In and out and in. It's the same old Kodak Black shit. This motherfucker been arrested more times than I've done content. And he keeps getting out. Some are going to, there's going to be people that are like, oh, he's telling and he's doing this. And then, nah, he's just got fame, homie. When you're famous and you got money, you can wiggle more than we can. With that being said, move smooth with a purpose. Get everything that you want coming. And remember, at the end of the day, it's all about the struggle to strive, the strive to definitely struggle, man. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to do mines, man. If you haven't tapped into the fucking reactions that I did over there on Gunners Collective TV, make sure you tap in. Bangers. I actually already recorded part 2. I might be dropping that later on tonight on the channel or tomorrow morning. One never knows. Does one. Just depends on how my chorra swings at that particular moment. If I swing left, so I might drop it. If I swing right, we got to rock it. Don't stop it. You just never know. With that being said, man, and I'm out.